Okay, what we have here is a Careco Zoom Plus box. The only difference between the Careco Zoom Plus and the Careco Zoom is the size of the batteries that goes in it. This is a Careco Zoom Plus and takes 18 amp hour batteries, this size. The Careco Zoom takes 12 Ah batteries, which is this size. As you can see, they are a different physical size, but the only way you really tell is by the height. Now this box is, as you can see, around 7+ inches tall. The Careco Zoom box wouldn't have this here, so would end up being about 5 inches tall, and these will be slightly wider to be able to accept the 12 Ah battery. As you can see, they will fit in there, they wouldn't fit in there. Now, whenever we get a box in, the very first thing we do is check the voltage. There's numerous reasons why we do that, but we like to know where we start, where we stand when we start. Now, this is just a cheap voltmeter, about £6, I think, on Amazon. We go through quite a few of these here. We have got some better ones downstairs, but as these are just about on every bench there is, it's just easier if they're cheaper. We just set that to 200 because this is a 24 amp hour box, and that's doing a bit of a loopy. What's going on? It's a 24 amp hour box. The bottom two terminals will be your pos and your neg, and we can see we've got 26 volts. They're good batteries in here anyway. We're just doing this for the video. Now, to open this particular box, same as the Careco Zoom, this is the plus. You just undo the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws with a Phillips PH1 screwdriver. Doesn't have to be anywhere near this long. With the Zoom box, it's probably easier to undo the screws in the middle and then hang the box off when you come to do the edges, because they're a bit heavy. Oh, so that's one. Now, please, while I'm doing this, remember to subscribe to our videos. We need your subscription to keep us going. If it turns out that all of this is a bit too much for you, you can always have us collect your battery box and fit new batteries in it for you. It's a minimal charge. It's only really to cover the courier costs. We send out a big plastic tote box, and then on the doorstep, when the courier turns up, you put your box inside our box, and we bring it back and change over the batteries. And for a lot of people, this makes the job much easier. As I was saying, once you've undone the 4 on the inside, it's often much easier just to hang it off the edge of the bench and undo the 4 on the outside. Bear with me. Now this box, as I said, is the Zoom. Takes 18 Ah batteries, which is what this is, and they can be upgraded to 22. The Careco Zoom, not the Plus, the smaller box, takes 12 Ah batteries, that size, and can be upgraded to 14 Ah for more miles per charge. We do both lots on our website, and delivery is, generally speaking, next working day in the UK. One more to go, and it should be there. Okay, now this battery actually has 22s in it already, so this has already been upgraded. The 18s, which is what normally comes as standard, is like this. You can see they're slightly different terminals, but these just bolt through instead of bolt down. Whilst we've got this box open, you can see, okay, we have a terminal, a circuit breaker on the front, which is this section here, which is your circuit breaker. So if there's a fault with the batteries, that would just break out and break the connection. We have a secondary fuse here, which is on your circuit that goes directly to the scooter. There's a separate fuse. Generally speaking, the circuit breaker would break first. That is the break between the batteries, and if there was still an issue, then this fuse would go. This one says it's 40 amp hour. It's just a blade fuse. It would look something like that. So that's just a blade fuse that you would possibly see in your car or anywhere else. This one's only 10 amp hour, but this one here is a 40 amp hour. Probably not likely to blow unless you've had a major issue. You will also see another fuse there. Now this is the charging circuit fuse. When you plug the charger in, now let's just do that. So here's a charger, lights on, showing that it's connected. Now if I plug this charger into the box, the light changes. This is showing that the charger can see the batteries and making its charge. Now quite often, well not quite often, when people are messing around in some of these boxes, if they get a little bit carried away and touch something they shouldn't have done, it's possible to have blown that fuse there. That's probably about 3 or 5 amp. So that one's a 5 amp hour fuse. Looks like that, but 5 amp hours. And if when you come to plug it in to charge it, it's not working, it's possible it's that, or obviously, or you know, or else it's possibly the batteries. Now that's the 18s. That's what normally comes in it. That's the 22s. You can see it fits in very simply. Just swap it over, and once you're ready, put the lid back on and reverse the procedure. All of these batteries can be found on our website at www.batterytrader.com. Coming up, there'll be a voucher that you can use on the website to purchase any of the items, including the collection and delivery service directly on the website. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.